Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a new product, new to me, also new to the market, from Quiver I'm Josh V on YouTube, sold through the House of Rags. This is the Quivr Indo Rinseless Wash. It is a hybrid product, so it's got surfactants and polymers, so you get the best of both worlds. That way it's not a pure surfactant, not a pure polymer. You mix it. It's got multiple dilutions. Cleans 256 to 1. Waterless is 128 to 1, and then glass and interior 256 to 1. So basically everything's 256 to 1, except unless you're using it as a waterless wash or spray detail, however you want to look at. So I've had this for about 3 weeks. First time using it. We got winter here in Ohio. I've got a dirty Jeep to work on. We did have some snow earlier this week, and it's cold out, so we're washing inside. See the salt on the back of it. So we're gonna check the cleaning power here of Indo and see how slick it is, and see how it makes the paint look. See if it glosses up the paint. I'm not sure if this has gloss enhancers or anything like that in it. So we'll give it a go, see how we like Quiver. Stay tuned, we're gonna mix it up here. All right, so Quiver is blue, and it's got some sort of fruity smell. Can't quite place what it is. Almost like coconut and something else put together. And so it smells nice. So there's what it looks like. There's 1 ounce. There's 2 ounces. So I've mixed up 4 gallons. Usually I do, unless a car's dusty, dirty, I do 4 gallons to give me plenty to work with. See, it goes in the water cloudy. Let's see if it stays cloudy as we mix it up. Give it a few seconds to see what it does here. So it looks like it's transparent, so I wouldn't call it milky, but it does give the water a blue tint. And it mixes in easily. As you saw, it's not thick, not like the P&S Absolute that takes some work to mix it in. So this is what we're starting out with. We're going to be using some sponges and probably some brushes. We're going to give the sturdy Jeep a good working over. So stay tuned. All right, so since we're in the garage and the lighting here, and it's winter and it's cold, the lighting is not the best. So I'm gonna start out with the hood because we have best lighting, and we'll see how it cleans here. Of course, we're gonna do our requisite pre-spray. One thing I'm noticing about this, with the spraying it out of the press-all, that not seeing any bubbles, so that must not have too much of foam quality. I'll show some of these things do and some do not. Like I did earlier, did a video on the Fine Lab, and that foamed, but not in a bad way. But there's like foam bubbles coming out whenever I sprayed the hood. So we're gonna grab one of our sponges, and this is the Detail Co. Nemesis sponge. Bring it out a good one here, almost where it's ready to drip. And if you listen to Ivan talk about, I'm gonna go over the hood here with it. So I will say, compared to some of the other ones, it may not be quite as slick. So I can feel a little grabbiness to it. Maybe it's the surfactants in it. So I'm actually going to, because most of these rinselesses, if you use a sponge, feel slick. Where did that come from? So let's take a towel to it and see how it feels on a towel. And I'm kind of getting similar feelings. It's not bad, it's just not slick like the more polymer ones. So let's go to the other side. We'll check out the other side of the hood. Load up our sponge. I have to navigate around the garage because it's winter and it's cold. So there's my detailing cabinet. Got all my chemicals stored away because it gets cold and stuff freezes. So I've had stuff freeze before. Not my favorite thing. So Same story here. Let's get a little more spray here. I don't think I got it. Got this on, I guess, on a finer mist pattern, so it's not as easy to see. Same story here, not seeing bubbles. So apparently this stuff doesn't foam, or if it does it's pretty minimal. Nothing I'm real concerned about with the rinseless because I'm not expecting them to foam. I've got DIY Details 3-year graphene coating. If you watch my other videos, I made a video of when I coated it. So it's repelling the Indo. I also used if you watch another one of my videos, also boosted it not too long ago with the new DIY Detail Envy, their detail spray coating booster, or whatever you want to call it. So we can see that the coating is repelling this nicely, and we'll give it a wipe off and see how the paint looks. Just using the Indo, no drying aid, no nothing, just to see what it does on its own. So here's our drying towel. It's a nice towel. It came from Glovebox. I've been a subscriber of Glovebox for a while. They send me fun stuff to play with. Although the Indo did not come from Glovebox, it came from House of Rags. But this towel came from there. So things are flashing off a little slow, but I'm attributing this to the weather. So let's go to the other side and dry off there. So it's about 35 degrees outside, but I have a heater going in the garage, so it's going to be warmer than that. So I don't know what the exact air temperature is in the garage. So I just flash off a little. So I'm going to say the ambient temperature is probably messing with some of that. But I'm not seeing streaks, so I think it's just the temperature, because sometimes if these products are slow to flash off, you'll see some streakiness with it. I'm not getting, actually look over here wherever I start out at, it is flashed off, and it is actually pretty shiny, pretty nice. So I'm liking that part. So I want to use this in warmer weather. I say this is going to flash off nice. Let's go clean a dirtier part off. So we're going to work on the tailgate. All right, so open the garage door so we could have some better light. As you can see, the back of this is pretty dirty. Got some salt and other stuff mixed in. Do our pre-treat thing. We can actually probably see how this stuff works on glass. So this is the DIY, I think it's the DIY Details, the Loki sponge. It's a little softer than that. Oh, see, we're seeing a little foam in there. The more I'm using this in the bucket. So, but this is softer to the touch, like when you squeeze it, versus the Detail Co. sponge. What difference does that make? I don't know. As long as they don't scratch your paint and they pull the dirt off and it releases the dirt in the bucket, little grooves do, that's okay by me. So check its glass cleaning abilities. And these Jeeps in general, might just be SUVs in general, famous for nooks and crannies. And this has got a bunch in the back here. Okay, so I'm just, actually, let's do this. Let's grab a towel. Just go through these nooks and crannies a little better. Up in here, this groove between the back window and the tailgate always gets gunked up. Sometimes I take a brush, sometimes I use a towel. This is a towel for rinseless washing because it's got multiple surfaces. So if you didn't want to use a sponge rinseless wash, you could do one segment per panel. Okay, so let's dry the tailgate off here. Grab our drying towel. And we'll also grab a glass towel to see how this stuff is on glass. All right, let's start with the glass part. So, and this is a Griot's Garage PFM glass towel. And these are easily some of the best glass clean towels I have used. And I have mixed results with doing glass with rinseless washes. Some of them do a good job, and then some of them I can still see little streaks or drops or whatever. So flashing off slow again, probably the weather, but it seems to be doing an okay job on glass from what I can tell. Let's see where things are flashing slow. It's hard to judge. I guess I wouldn't judge it too harshly. But my favorite glass cleaner is Sonax, the green stuff. A lot of glass cleaner, clean glass though, is the towel and the technique though, from what I've seen with cars. That's my least favorite part of car detailing. A lot of other guys too. All right, so let's wipe this off here. As you can see, the Indo did clean this stuff off nicely. So, I struggle a little bit there. Now, the best cleaning one I've used so far is the Fine Lab. That stuff was amazing. This stuff is clean nice too. I'd rate its cleaning, just what I've seen about it so far, I'd rate its cleaning ability. I've not used O&R in a while, but I'd rate it over for getting salt off better than O&R, because when I used to use O&R, it would take sometimes two or three passes to get the salt and junk off. So, okay, so we'll come back and when I get done here, we'll pull out in the sun, go over the finished product. I'll tell you the pros and the cons, and we'll see what we get into next. Okay, here's our finished product. It's cold out, so I'm trying not to be too judgmental about performance. One thing I really like about the Indo is the glossiness it leaves whenever it dries off. It's a little slow to flash off, but I'll attribute that to the weather. Not as powerful cleaner as some of the ones I've used. And we all miss spots when we clean vehicles. It did leave some polymer spots that I actually had to work to get off. I'm not used to that. But maybe it's the polymers that give us the glossiness that looks nice. So I like it. It's as far as cleaning power, not the best I've used, but it sure is leaving a good gloss. So if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. That inspires me to make more and play with more products. Would I get it again? Maybe. But you can't go wrong with it. It's I think, $18. Last I saw for the bottle, it's 32 ounces, which that's good when you break it down by ounce. That's actually a good deal for a rinseless, especially if you do it 2 gallon washes, if it's like dusty, dirty. So, but makes me want to think maybe I should do, since I came from the House of Rags, maybe do a competition between it and DIY Detail, which is another hybrid, or maybe the Yum Detail or Yum Rinseless. I don't know. Drop a comment if you want to see me compare it to one of these other Thor products that I might have. I just ran out of the Detail Code Nemesis, but DIY Detail, the new formula I have, plus the Fine Lab Rinseless I have if you watch my videos, and of course now I've got Indo. So please like and subscribe. Click on the screen if you want to watch another one of my videos.